All right, first graders, we are ready for lesson 29 in Saxon Phonics. Our objective today is I can apply a spelling rule for the final k sound. Apply means to use it. You know what the rule is and you can use that rule. We're going to apply that rule and we're going to use the rule for ending sound in k. All right, we'll get to that in just a moment, but let's remember how many letters are in our alphabet? 26. And there are two kinds of letters. There are vowels and consonants. Good. Our vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Vowels are special because they have two sounds. They're long sound and they're short sound. They can say their name and have another sound. In this classroom, we have some letters and vowels are their name. Oh, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, and vowels are their name. Oh. All right, let's look at some rhyme today. We can do rhyme without even looking at the word. It's something that we can do with just listening to the word. We listen to our word can come in two parts, an onset and a rhyme, like k, at, p, and k, it. K, the beginning sound is the onset, and the rhyme is the word family. If our word has the same rhyme or the same word family, then that is a rhyming word. So let's look at some together. I say, you say, stop, stop. The onset of stop is st. The family is, the rhyme is up, st, up. A word that rhymes with stop is up. Try it with me. Up. Now, rally, rhyme, back and forth. Words that rhyme with stop. Hop, drop, mop. Good. They all have the op family. Let's try another one. I say, you say, lad. Lad. The onset of lad is ul. The rhyme is add. Ul, add. A word that rhymes with lad is add. Sad. Rally, rhyme, back and forth. Words that rhyme with lad. Lad. Sad. Pad. Glad. Good job. They all had the family add. Last one. I say, you say, pin. Pin. Rally, rhyme, back and forth. Words that rhyme with in. Skin. Fin. Lin. Din. Good job. They all had the in family, their same rhyme. All right, today we're going to review our sounds that we know, and then I'm going to teach you all about that new spelling rule that we're going to apply together. All right, wrong baggie. We'll do these sounds nice and loud, letter, sound, picture. Here we go. Nest, O, octopus, O, overall, teat, tent, peep, pig, inch, icicle, lion, apple, acorn, zebra, sun, rose, suffix s means more than one, plural. Dog, fish, hat, goat, rabbit, kite, cat, balloon, monkey, elephant, equal, digraph, duck. A digraph is two letters coming together to make one sound. Now we're going to use this CK to learn our new spelling rule. So listen to some of my words here, and then I'll build them on the board for you. I say, you say rock, back, neck. What did you hear in the ending final sound of rock, back, neck? Yeah, we hear that sound over and over. I'm going to spell it for you, and I want you to see what is making the k sound. We have rock, back, and neck. What's making the k sound at the end of all of these words? Yeah, we have a CK. A digraph is two letters coming together to make one sound. If it is after a short vowel, like ah, and you will use a CK. After a short vowel, we use CK for our k sound. But we can also use just a K at the end. So if it's not a short vowel, but it's a consonant, like in the word milk, or, oh, I had the word here, bank, or silk, consonant before it, consonant before it, consonant before it, you're going to only use a K. These all end in k. Rock, back, neck, milk, bank, silk. They all have k at the end. But we know that you can make the k sound in many ways, in multiple ways. So after a short vowel, you'll use the CK. After a consonant, you're going to use just a K. I've made us a little spelling rule card that we can refer back to. Short vowel, CK. Consonant, K. We're going to use this rule as we spell today. But before we do that, go ahead and get out your papers for today, lesson 29. The first thing you do is always the same. Pick up your pencil and write your name. First name, last name, and the date. If you already have your first name, last name, and date, you may continue on with me, but if you do not, go ahead and pause the video. Okay, if you are pressing play, that means you already have your first name, last name, and the date. Okay, let's start with number 1. Number 1, the sound is D. D. What letter? D. Write it. Number 2, the sound is H. What letter? H. Write it. Number 3, the sound is what letter? F. Write it. Number 4, the sound is ah. Ah. What letter? O. Write it. Is ah long or short? It's short because it doesn't say its name. Number 5, the sound is what letter? S. Write it. Number 6, the sound is A. A. What letter? A. Write it. Is A long or short? It's long because it says its name. Number 7, the sound is O. O. What letter? O. Write it. Is O long or short? It's long because it says its name. Number 8, the sound is I. I. What letter? I. Write it. Is I long or short? It's long because it says its name. Number 9, the sound is O. O. What letter? L. Write it. Number 10, the sound is P. What letter? P. Write it on the line going underground. All right, and number 11. Whoops. Number 11, we're going to use our new spelling rule to do our next sound. The sound is k. Now, the letters at the beginning of a k, we can use a K or a C. Those are both of the ways we can start with the k sound. K is when there's an E, I, or Y after it. The C is anything else. Now we're going to put two lines that I taught you before that mean at the end of the word. This is the beginning. At the end of the word, if it's after a short vowel, we use CK, comma, if it's after a consonant, we're going to use just a K. So that's a lot of notes to take, but it helps us remember the ways that we have all the different types of letters that can make the sound. All right, now normally at this point in our lesson, we would be coding words, but not today. Today our objective is that we're going to apply a spelling rule. So we have to remember our spelling rule. I'm going to actually put our spelling rule up here so that we can see it. Okay, got my spelling rule. We have a short vowel, we're using CK. If it's a consonant, we're using a K. So let's look at our first word. We have P-I, and it looks like it's a short I, which sounds like I. If I have a short vowel and then the K, we're going to use a CK. So let's go ahead and write our CK after that short vowel. And now let's read it. Ick, pick. Good. Number 13, we have P-A. Right there is a short vowel A. After a short vowel, we use CK to make our K sound. So we're going to write a CK. Let's read the word out together. Pack, pack. Good. Number 14, we have I-O. That final letter there is an O, which is not an A-E-I-O-U, not a vowel, it is a consonant. After a consonant, we don't use CK. After a consonant, we use just a K. Let's read our word. Milk, milk. Good, they all have the K sound, but there are times when you use CK after a short vowel, and times when you use just a K after a consonant. Let's look at the next one. S-I-O. O is a consonant, so we will follow it with what K sound? Okay, good. We follow it with just a K. Let's read it together. Silk, silk. Good job. Silk is a very shiny, very soft material. Silk. Lots of pretty dresses can be made in silk. Number 16. St-I. I is the last letter I see there, and it's a short vowel. After a short vowel, do we use a K or a CK? A CK. So let's put our diagram CK. Two letters coming together to make one sound. Let's read it together. Stick. 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 Good. Number 17. Look at our letters. A. We have an A, short vowel A. After a short vowel, what kind of K would we use? CK. So let's go ahead and put a CK. Let's read that word out together. Crack. Crack. Good. Crack. Now, we're going to go back and review. Let's read our words fluently. I say, you say pick, pack, milk, silk, stick, crack. Good. Not only do we want to be able to spell with the K sound, but we want to make sure we can always read words with the K sound as well. When you turn to the back side, the nice thing is that there are reminders of the spelling rule. CK is found after a short vowel. K is found after a consonant. You are going to read the first sentence. It gives you information. And then you're going to read the question on number 2 that starts with the word who. answer your question here. Then we have pictures, and your job is to draw a line from the picture to the beginning blend that you hear. I say, you say clover, crown, smudge, glass. A smudge is when you have, maybe you're writing on a paper and you push your finger across it and it smudges, just like this, kind of makes a big black mark. Smudge. All right, this part is on your own. You may get started and take a picture of it and send it to me on Class Dojo.